And we are.
Subscribe now.
And good evening, everybody. Hey, I'm here back for you guys. Heyman is coming. He's coming from the work. I think he's going to need more 2 or 3 minutes to come in alive. But that is good. Then everybody's going to come. We have time to start it. I think everybody is having a good day, good night. If you have the chance, please subscribe, leave a like. So, and we have here Amon.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to be here.
Give me a second, just for me to. I don't know what is happening here. Stop working. I don't know the reason why it stopped working.
I can hear you, but it's kind of like
yeah,
it's kind of like
because
in and out.
yeah, because of this here. Can you speak now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That's better.
Yeah,
That's better.
yeah, because it was not working. So we are live, huh? First of all, let's start from like always. Give me just a second, and we're going to go. And hello, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Today we have a very special person here. That is Amon, one of the best riders of the world. I want to say hello, my friend. Thank you for coming.
Hello, thank you. Very kind words. Yeah, it's good to be here. I love the countdown intro. That was it's intense, but it's cool.
Yeah, for a tense person, you have to have something. First of all, my friend, I want to everybody who wants to follow Amon in his media. I'm going to leave all the links there. Then you're going to find everything. That is his website. That is his Facebook, his Instagram, and that is his YouTube channel. And of course, the YouTube channel from Trampa, because he's a rider and he's a creator. He makes lots of videos and everything. Here you're going to find his work. Then is the best way for you to go there and give a click, subscribe to his channel or subscribe to Trampa. You're going to have lots of things to see every time they are bringing new things. I think every week is for sure something new.
Every week, sometimes twice a week, depending what's going on.
And of course, then you're going to see lots of things. If you want to go to the website of Trampa, I'm going to leave everything there. First of all, like I always ask, I know that lots of persons know you very well, but how do you start, my friend?
How did I? Well, I can start. I mean, I started riding boards way back when I was about 14. I first started riding mountain boards, and basically been doing it as much as I can ever since, really. Yeah, this is pretty much like near the start. This is cool. We used to have a film festival at Bugs Boarding which is a mountain board centre, which is still going. So if everyone wants to support mountain boarding, go to Bugs Boarding. But they had like a film festival there every year. They used to. And this was our entry for that, which is fun. It's cool.
I think that is very interesting for everybody to know you a little more and to see your first videos. And for you to see your first videos, to see the difference from before and now.
This is actually at my parents' house. All these jumps and things when I was a kid. I used to go around getting stuff out skips and around the village and gathering as much bits of wood and anything that could be a rail and just making jumps in the garden. Yeah.
I think that is a fantastic thing to start it for everybody to know you a little better, because everybody you have a background bigger than that. Not everybody just think that you started as electric. You started, your background is as a mountain board. I think everybody like Dan, like Steve, like lots of guys, like the twin brothers, everybody started before as a mountain board. And I think for lots of guys who want to go to tramp or go to off-road, that is very good if you go without motors and start it like that. That way you know how to work the brakes, how to balance, how to ride.
Exactly.
I think that is the best way that you can make lots of tricks, like I see in the last video from Trumper, that Trumper now is making a video with videos from everybody around the world for you to bring the best video. That there is a guy without motors making lots of crazy things.
Definitely. If you want to learn tricks or like jumps or anything, I'd definitely recommend starting off on a non-powered board for sure. It's just because of the weight obviously makes a massive difference. And it just kind of makes you appreciate it a bit more as well, I think.
I think that is the best way for you. As experienced guy, I know you about 2 years now. I see you the first time I see you in Paris. Paris was one. I think that was the jump for everybody around Europe. For electro.
Super fun event that was.
Yeah,
really
that was
good.
One of the best ones who make lots of countries together and bring lots of things. Of course, Trump was there and makes lots of good things for us to laugh, to enjoy it. The complete team was there. That was a nice weekend. Oh, we are forgetting Ted. Happy birthday!
Yes,
Happy birthday from Ted.
I've just come from Tramper now, literally like 10 minutes ago.
I think everybody is very happy now in this moment. Huh? They are making, I know the guys from Trump, they are making a fantastic part. Like always, my friend, I have this question. Your helm, you always use the same one.
My green helmet?
Yes.
Well, I've actually just got a new helmet, maybe maybe a month ago. So the green helmet is probably no more now. That helmet there in the video I've had it since I've literally had the same helmet.
Everybody knows you for 14. This helmet.
But it's probably, I had to change it because it's probably not safe anymore.
But you're going to put the same color, or you're going to change it?
A few people have said that. Maybe I should put some stickers on it and make it look the same color. You know why though? Because when I kind of stuck with it for so long, because my gran used to watch videos of me riding and was like, she always used to know who I was by the helmet, because otherwise she had no idea which person I was. So she always told me to keep the helmet, but I had to swap it out recently.
Yeah, every video I know when you are racing, I know you direct when I see your helm. There is Amon riding. So the other thing I want to ask you, my friend, is like this. What was the difference from you to change from without motors and then coming to motors? Was it a big difference for you?
Yeah, it's a big difference for sure. Obviously the main one is the weight. There's still a lot of things that most of us do on normal mountain boards that we still can't do on electric boards, purely because of the weight and how it feels. But then again, like massive plus side is you can just ride anywhere. I probably ride more now than I ever have before, just because I can ride to work on my mountain board and do like I would do normally going on a ride, like find some trails or do jumps and stuff or whatever on the way to work, and then go out after work and just carry on going. Whereas before on normal mountain boards, it was more like you had to go away for the weekend to a mountain board center, or you know what I mean. There's a lot more to it to go for a ride. Whereas now you can literally just go, which is awesome. Yeah.
When you started, my friend, like this here, when you started, you create everything. What is this? This track was you who created?
In the video there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made all of that. Me, my brother, and friends in the village.
This person who is with you riding in this moment, this person is your brother?
No, that's a guy called Connor Tyson. He's actually from down south, like other side of London from where I am. But used to ride with him a lot back in the day. Still do occasionally. But yeah, he was in there.
Yeah, okay, my friend. What type of sports do you? Oh, here is like, I think one of the videos I want to show, because here we're starting something very big.
Yeah, this is Hart Hill, which is now used to be called Super Bowl back then. But this is an ATBA UK competition. We used to have maybe 4 of these events a year, and it was racing and freestyle, just the normal mountain boards.
And this in this moment is coming bigger, this sport, or is not so big like before?
It's not as big as it used to be in the UK. I can't speak for other countries. Some countries it's still quite big and it's growing. I mean, France has quite a big scene at the moment. Australia, but in the UK it's kind of died down a little bit, but there's still a core group of people still doing it.
And why, Amon, that is losing? Because I think that is so a fantastic thing, and I like me, I'm not off-road guy, but today I have more interest to ride off-road, and sometimes I try to find more events like this, and I don't find it no more like before.
Yeah,
it's because of the electric things, or what you think is the reason?
No, I don't think it's anything to do. But it kind of, if anything, electric has done mountain boarding a favor, because mountain boarding kind of started to die down. I don't want to put a year on it, but before electric really came about. Obviously, there's still maybe people putting electric on their boards, but nowhere near as much as there is now. I mean, I'm not really sure of a reason why it started to die.
And don't you think that we have to bring that back?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I'm like all for. I'd do anything to try and get mountain boarding back to how it used to be. It was amazing, and I hope that electric can bring more people into it, and it already has done, which is amazing to see.
And why don't
and I mean, COVID and stuff has taken a bit of a hit.
And why don't we try to speak with?
Try to get it going.
Yeah, try to speak with the electric and bring everything together. I think that is a brilliant idea. We're not going to lose it. Then we're going to have lots of different sports inside of one.
Exactly.
You're going to have without, and it's going to be more fun because we're going to bring lots of persons together. I think that is a magnificent sport. I see lots of videos. For you guys who don't know, I'm going to leave all the links here because that is the world champion. Lots of world champions. There is lots of tricks, lots of crazy thing, and how they make the event. I think that is wonderful, and I think that is very sad for us to lose this, because I think that
it's not lost. It's not lost. But this mountain board center, or this video is from here. It's in Cheshire, and this year they'll probably have some events which is open to electric boarding. And this is the thing that needs to like kind of get across to East. I mean, the community in e-skating is the same, but mountain boarding is so open, and like anyone could turn up to these events and they'd be welcomed like they've been there every one before. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's so friendly, and they were open arms to e-skaters. So
I see
the next event,
I see the events.
Go on, sorry.
I see the events, my friend. I'm crazy. How the people are friendly. How do you have so much fun? And that is always, I think, 2 or 3 days. I'm right or wrong? Huh? And you see, like that is just crazy things. This is the guys are enjoying, and I think it's good for everybody who wants to start, or maybe is electric and have a background of maybe they can try it. And I think we have to put everything. I'm a guy. I think we have to work all together to don't lose our backgrounds, how we started, because everybody talks about tramp or talks about off-road, but there is a start for that. That was without motor first.
I have to say that people started calling mountain boarding gravity boarding, and to all us like original mountain boarders, that's super annoying. It's like saying that it's like, I don't know,
What is the
makes
name?
it sound like it wasn't first. Just mountain boarding. Call electric boarding e-mountain boarding or e-boarding, and mountain boarding is mountain boarding.
But I think the big confusion is because when you make the the mountain boarding, there is mountain bikes. It's the same. They use the same thing. It's very difficult for sometimes. It's better for you to write the complete name because lots of persons are confused. I talking about and that's why I think maybe we have to change a little more the name to be more special. But the important thing,
mountain boarding.
I think the important thing for me as a guy, I'm a guy who's always trying to bring everything together. I think what I see in Paris, that was so absolutely crazy. This in the street riding, then we go to this cave and do everything like crazy, and then I see the videos from this mountain boarding without motors, and I think when we bring everything together, and I think that is going to be more fun if you have a downhill or riding normal street wheels together. That is going to be very crazy, and there is lots of crazy guys there around Europe who can ride it and show it. I know that in Russia there is something is going to happen this year. Is the downhill? I don't know what's the name, but I'm going to find it. I'm going to put in a link, and everybody can go there and can enjoy it. You can go. That is normal for without motors, but you can go now. This last year they started put it motors. You can go there and enjoy the with motor, and that is the good thing. We come all of us together, and that is the important thing. And what type? But you make more sports than this one, my friend. I'm right or not? Do you make snowboard too?
Do I do other sports?
Yeah.
I've been been the last few years snowboarding all winter in a thing called Pleasure Holidays. Yeah, these guys, it's super fun in France. They're kind of Pleasure Holidays is kind of linked to mountain boarding as well. They were quite a high sponsor in the mountain board series, and that's kind of how I got to know those guys. But I love snowboarding. I also do a bit of mountain biking just for fun.
And that's why I bring this just to make a question, my friend. You as a rider, as a mountain board rider, there is lots of difference from mountain boarding to snowboarding, the way of riding?
There is, It's obviously you've got your edge on a snowboard, and that works a lot differently to wheels. But there's a lot of similarities that you take over. I mean, most people who are mountain boarders and they get on a snowboard, like no longer in a few hours, they'll definitely pick it up straight away. And because it's kind of the same as eat skate, and it's like mountain boarding, but you way longer runs.
You go a little higher. You can go a little higher with
well, you got more of a hill to get some more speed.
And I think there is more persons involved in creating lots of places for you to ride in a snowboard. For us, we have to create more ourselves. That's the big problem, I think. Like when we are a mountain board, I see that everybody have to create. Like in Germany now, the guys are creating a track to ride because no one is creating nothing. They have to make them themselves. That's why I think it's more easy for guys from snowboard. They have everything finished. You just have to go downhill, and it's going to be easy. Then we're going to come back.
That's just because it's a bigger sport. They like originally they still had to build stuff out of snow, just like we do.
But that is with machines.
They have someone else. Of course, lots of money.
Because when you go up, you're going to pay lots of money to go up, and then it's going to be money to do it. But no, I just want to. I bring. Please. Hello?
Give me 1 second. The internet's not being very good, and I think someone else is using it next door. I'm going to tell them to hang on 1 second.
No problem. For everybody is there, my friends. We are speaking with Amon. I just want to say to everybody, if you have questions, please put the questions there. I'm going to then later try to answer all the questions. In a moment, we are starting. I think we're going to have lots of questions with Amon. Hello, Jason. Hello. Oh, there is lots of guys. There is. Oh, Mo is here. Oh, everybody's coming. Oh, the Matt is here. I just want to say hello to everybody. Hello, Matt. Hello, Spider. Hello, A Skater. Hello. We have here Matt from USA. He makes lots of good trucks for all of us to race. Then we have Jay Boston. I want to say thank you to everybody's here. Enjoy it. Hello, Matt. Hello, Trevor Net. Then we're going to go to the first question. When you yeah, please. Hello. I think it's blocked. We're going to wait. Maybe he's going to come back. Oh, are you okay? I think you are blocked.
Is it working? I can hear you fine, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now it's okay.
Can you hear me?
You want to say yes? Now I can hear you.
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay. I just want to. I'm going to start like always. My first question: did you find Tramper or the Tramper find you?
Well, the story behind Tramper was
or both.
I've kind of a bit of both, but obviously I've known of Tramper as a mountain board kind of company for as long as I've been doing mountain boarding, but I originally got kind of in the door with Tramper when I was at uni, and my final project at uni, I made a documentary all about mountain boarding, and for part of that documentary, I wanted to make a part of like a board being built basically from scratch, and I spoke to Tramper about doing that with them, and then I went to Tramper a few days, filmed that, and interviewed some of the guys there, and then just got on with them all and kind of went from there really. And at that point as well, Ted had started doing the electric stuff, and obviously I had to go on electric board and loved it, and kind of went from there. So a bit of both. I found them, but then they wanted to keep me. So yeah.
But when you touched the first time electro board, what was the sensation for you? Yeah, I can hear you now. It stopped in a little.
Do you want me to try and get closer to the internet? Is it?
Yeah. What is better for you?
Let me try. Let me move closer to the router. My girlfriend put me in the bedroom so she could watch TV in the other room, but we're gonna have to swap.
Sorry, my friend. For everybody is there, please subscribe, help the channel. That is going to be fantastic for all of us. The channel is growing. We just make interviews, lots of interviews with riders. That is the main for this channel. Interview with riders, talking about brands that support the riders. That is nothing like more than that. Just events, rides with friends. But most of them is interviews. Today we come to the 77 interview and with riders.
Wow.
Yeah, we are working a lot, my friend.
Good on you.
Yeah, my friend. I'm not going to stop it. I think the riders, we have to bring it, all of them here, and everybody have to have a voice. Everybody has the right to have a voice, and we are the most important from them. I don't mean that we're going to have 200 or 300 persons just seeing, but I'm going to do it all the time, and I'm not going to stop it. And that's the way. I'm going to bring all the riders I can in my life. I do 3 times in a week. One time in a week, I bring the girls. I think the girls is fantastic to bring the riders, girls, and we are going to bring enable persons who ride too. I'm going to bring it here too. I think they are important in our channel, and we are talking about to be legal. That is very important. We are speaking with all of them. The important is the voice comes out for everybody. That is not a channel to make money. I'm a cook. I don't have nothing to do with this. I don't speak so good English, but I try my best.
I bet this is a really good way to learn better English, though. Speaking
Yeah,
to all these different people.
That is a
Very
fantastic thing, my friend. I can tell to everybody my English comes better and better every day, and I'm learning with all the guys. But that is very good. So first of all, my friend,
I can hear you way better now, by the way. So we're all good. I'll stay here.
Yeah, and the image is better for you too, my friend.
Perfect.
He's not broken. Okay. The first one you are talking about when you start the first time as electric. What was the sensation for you?
You know, I can't really remember like a set feeling. I don't know. I guess it's just awesome because you can just go. I mean, the other thing is I don't know how to say this in the best way, but I've kind of grown with tramper e-boards. So when I first got on a tramper, it was like super early stages, and I don't want to say it was rubbish, but compared to what they're like now, like it was rubbish. So like it's not like I've just got on something that's as good as it is now, and then from normal mountain boarding being like, wow, this is insane. I've been kind of going along with it, which is cool. It's really cool to be a part of that and like be a part of the developing of it and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. So I mean, but it's amazing to be able to just go out and ride wherever you want, which is definitely the best thing for me.
But what is better for you? You as a background from without no motor. What is better, mountain board or electro mountain board?
Mountain boarding without electric for sure. And I mean, I say that I don't mountain board anywhere near as much as I want to these days. But at the weekend, actually, I did some mountain boarding, and I was just thinking like, wow, I need to do this way we're offering because it's super fun. And like, it's just I'm kind of I do tricks really. I don't really e-skate to just kind of cruise about. I want to find new tracks to ride with berms and jumps, and like that's the kind of thing I like riding for. And with mountain boarding, it's about developing tricks really and learning new tricks, because like the feeling of trying a trick over and over again and then keep failing until you finally get it, and like the satisfaction of finally landing it, and that's why a lot of us love mountain boarding and doing these stunts.
In the fact, you like everything what is with off-road. You like mountain bike. You like a mountain board. You like everything. What is if you go off-road? Count me. I'm going to come. But my friend, then we then we went for the start when you came to the Paris. Do you think that as you imagine that is going to be so big like this event was?
No, not at all. We had no idea what to expect going to Paris at all. It was so cool to see so many different people from around the world all go to one place, because I think e-skating's probably grown a lot since then now. So it'd be crazy for another thing like that, but yeah, we all just kind of jumped in Ted's van and just went to Paris, and we didn't know what we were in for. But
I know. I came in the same day. I came in the same day with you guys, and I see the van from you guys, and I say, "Hey, Trump is here! Fantastic! That is going to be nice." This is from Germany. He's Moja is a fantastic rider too. I think he's a more a street guy, and
no, he's good off road as well.
He's good as a rider, but he's a guy who he ride bet without the bindings. I think he loves more to have his feet free. And you guys, you have more. You need more to make this.
I need bindings. I can't really skateboard. I can skateboard like I'm pretending like I've got bindings, like my feet don't move. I can't do any kickflips or anything like that.
But do you try another boards in your life, like mountain board, normally go downhill, or skateboard, or you never try it?
No, I've skateboarded quite a bit. Do you mean by try another board, like try another kind of electric board, or just other boards
Electro,
in general?
yeah, just in general.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, if I can get on a board, I've got a longboard and a skateboard, and I use them a bit, but
But
mainly
you
mountain
are,
boarding, really.
but you are a guy that like to push the boards, or
Yeah,
is not?
from time to time. Yeah.
Because I always tell to everybody who comes here, I always say to everybody, if you are starting, because you know that everybody starting electric is guys a little more older, not so young guys, and most of them, they go electric, and it's easy for you to go electric because you just have to put your feet on the board and give gas, and you are riding, and you think you know how to ride. And the big problem, I always say to everybody, if you have the chance, buy a longboard without no motor, or a skateboard, and make a push for 1 month, that you can then, here are you, my friend. This was the curve you put everybody crazy in the second. And this guy here that you see there, this guy comes from the mountains. He comes from mountain board, downhill. He comes. He makes this guy here. He makes downhill
Okay.
in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Without no motor. You see his you see his board. It was like with tape and everything. Like that was like, and he wins with the street ones.
Yeah.
And for I always tell to everybody, if you want to go with this sport, do pushing. Pushing is very important. Don't you think that is important for you to know the basics of skating and or riding?
Yeah. I guess so. It's like any kind of board will always develop whatever other kind of board, if that kind of makes sense. Like if you want to get better at mountain boarding, then riding a skateboard is going to make you better, same as riding a snowboard would. So pushing on a longboard, yeah, definitely.
I think,
and it's going to get you fitter as well, because it's a lot more effort involved.
Hey, Cedric is one of the fantastic riders of Paris. I love every time seeing he's doing stuff in Paris. He's a fantastic person. If you have the time, go there. I'm going to leave the link from him. Then we're going to go, my friend, what you like for you as a rider. Do you like you use the decks from Trampa, or do you like more this of a bamboo or something like that? Because I see from the first boards that you have from mountain board, your boards was with the material from bamboo. Do you like more today the decks from Trampa, or
I don't know what to say. I should say that Trumper are the best decks. Don't write anything else. But,
no, I don't want to speak nothing about Trump. I know that the decks from Trump, my friend, they never broken. You have a deck that is good. Exactly. Is that, like here, there is lots of guys who broke his decks of bamboo, and bamboo is going to happen. That is a fantastic rider. That was with you in the final.
There's pros and cons on both. Like,
yeah,
what I would like from a deck is it to be stiff, basically, because obviously we're doing jumps and landing, and you don't want the deck touching the floor, which is a big thing, and also weight. But then again, I mean, Tramper, they just don't break. I've never seen one break, and you could just drill things into it. You can if you wanted to mount anything to it, you could just drill it into the deck and fill it with holes, and it still wouldn't break. So it's quite incredible. Yeah.
I just stopped here just for one reason. I think that was for me was the best race, was this one with you and Peter from Germany, because I think Peter was a fantastic rider, and you fall with him, and he was a guy who stopped and wait for you. And lots of guys, and this was the perfect one for me inside. And but Peter, we have to say, Peter was a fantastic person to stop, wait for you, and you started the two of you together again, and that is like that works. That is the spirit.
It's all fun. Like, it's just it's a much better race when it's close anyway. There's no point in just riding off to get to the finish line because that's no fun. I'd much rather, it's better when it's tight knit and you're on each other all the time and trying to get into the corners and get the right line. And that's where it's the best fun.
I think that is the same, my friend. The important thing is we have to have fun, enjoy this. Is not every day we have this. And that was the other one, that this board was a big machine. Is from Germany. The guy is Malt. Aber the power don't have no chance with you, and you win it from him very easy. I think the final was with you, Samu, and Michael. That was the final, the three of you in a final.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic end. Was you and Michael, and that was very, very nice. And you showed that you deserve to win it. And that was lots of riders there. That was more the fun here. You see the Melo board. That is another company. Is not anymore with us. And,
oh really?
They are going to close, my friend. They can supply you. They can supply you this year, but it's just supplying. You can buy the board for this year, and they're going to take care of you, but they're going to close the doors. It's difficult, my friend.
How come they're just not selling enough boards or supply?
I think so, my friend. I think that they make so much mistakes. It's like when you don't listen to the YouTubers, or when you don't listen to the guys who are buying. When you have lots of problems, then it's going to be very difficult. And one of the problems from the Melo board, I know, that was the controller. This controller, this stick, is something very difficult, and I think it was a big problem of connection. And when you don't have connection with your board, and
not good.
That is very, very bad. And that is one of the problems I think they have. But today is not from Melo. Today is from you, my friend. And what was the sensation to go to these caves, my friend? That was the first time. That was the first time you ride in a cave.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's really cool. Actually.
As you expected that to be so like crazy inside, because the lights was not so many, was enough, but was not so many. And that was very not so many space for you to ride. If you make a mistake,
it was crazy going in there for the first time, because I think I can't remember, but was it maybe the last day there was the cave event, and the whole rest of the weekend, the weekend was like, there's going to be this off-road race in a cave, and no one had seen the cave, and it was like, what's the cave going to be like? Everyone was talking about it, and then you got in there, it was just massive. I did not expect it to be like that at all, and it felt really quick as well when you were going down all the passageways, because it was just like shooting past you. Really,
and you
cool
have
place.
lots of riders. There have lots of rides there. Sunny was there. I don't think that Sunny ride it was in the competition. That is a Portuguese guy. That let them forget about
this. Sunny, what's that? He might not have been there. I can't remember. Sorry, Sunny.
Yeah, Sunny was there. Sunny was there.
He there? Maybe was he not riding?
No.
There?
Yeah, it was not riding. I think
that's Sunny for you. He's lazy.
I will make the best videos for you guys in Trump, huh? He's a very good guy that you have now in your team in Trump, and I think he changed the way to make the videos for you guys. Make this like a little more funny. I see the last video that they see the videos, and there is always funny to see Dave and Sunny together, two different persons, two different.
It's a good combo. It's a good combo.
I think that is. If you guys have the chance, go there, go to Trump and see these videos. I think Amon, he break all the videos, and it's like a fantastic way for you to lose 50 minutes of your life just to have enjoy. Literally enjoy. You work all the day, and then you come in to your house and see something so special from them. I think that is very, very nice. I just want to say to everybody is there, thank you for coming, my friends. If you have questions, you can start writing, and then in about 10 minutes, we're going to start to answer your questions.
I'm sorry to interrupt again, but I need to go get my laptop charger.
Okay,
Be
okay.
back in 2 seconds.
That's
Sorry.
okay, no problem. I'm going to tell to everybody. I just want to say to all of you guys, I'm going to leave all the links for you to see it. This video is from Moja. I'm putting here videos from lots of guys. I'm going to put later a video from Dave. I'm going to put a video from Lazy Rollings. I think everybody then can see how that work. I just want to put this video because I think that is important for you guys. There is lots of things. Don't forget that Amon is a rider, is a creator. All the videos, what is made from Trampa is Amon who make is riding and is making the videos, and that's not easy for everybody.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, I was just
Sorry
talking
about
a little how do you make your videos, and then when you make your videos, my friend, you always have the same person to most of the time. You have like this guy with you. You
Nathan.
two are yeah. You are like the best team working together,
Yeah,
making the
well, I
videos.
mean, believe it or well, I mean, it's sometimes difficult to get people out to go filming at Trampa. Maybe it's we're busy building boards. Like none of the people you see in the videos are there to be in the videos. Like it's my job to make the videos and to get everyone involved, but it's sometimes difficult to get people away. But Nath is always up for it to come for a ride. So he ends up with them quite a lot. And to be honest, in the evenings when Trampa's closed, me and Nathan are going out riding. So like most of the clips you see and stuff is just because we're just out having fun and getting shots of each other riding. Because I mean, we love filming as well as riding. So yeah.
And for you, my friend, to make a video, how many hours do you need to make a video? To prepare it?
It completely depends on the video, really.
This rides most of the time that is don't not happen everything like is everything here. Sometimes the guys have they're like here you see here you stop it, you don't do everything perfect, you have to do it again. And
yeah. Well, this video, for example, this was all of us just went out on a Sunday, and Ted came with us, and Ted was just like, I'll film, and we just rode. That was super quick. Like we were just riding. We weren't planning to do any shots or anything. We just rode, and Ted pointed the camera, and then we just chucked it together. So it maybe took like a couple of hours. So it's not really, yeah.
Yeah, that is the very good. The good thing, what I think about UK, you have lots of roads, you have lots of places that you can ride. I was with you last time. I see you. You was trying the 4 motors in a Trampa.
Yeah.
And we go to this track in end. Was you, Moja, me, and you, and Ricardo, and one of the brothers. We tested
Andy.
there. Yeah, Andy. Yes, and then later came Ted to us. And what is your? I see the last video. There is a video from the Trampa speaking about these 4 motors. Amon has made the video. You can go there and check it. And the question is, what is the difference for the guys who don't know, who wants to have the 4 motors? What is your opinion? What is the different way of riding when you have 4 motors or where you have 2 motors?
It's definitely a different style of riding for sure. It's way more like when you're on it, you feel planted to the ground because of the weight, which is awesome when you're on tarmac tracks. Say in the track where the Paris event was, that board would have been unbelievable because it's the traction going around corners is just crazy. But then off-road, it's kind of, it just eats up anything and goes up hills. Or just pretty much get traction anywhere because of all the motors on the floor. But it's just the weight is the big difference for me, really.
But is the front the weight from the front?
Oh yeah, it's the same. It's the same weight all round. So
okay, but
balanced, which is cool.
But as mounted board, you need the front more free because then you can control it better. It's like a bike or a motorbike. You need the front to control it. When you jump or something like that. When you have more weight in the front, that is going to be maybe more work for you.
Yeah, Yeah. We just need to do some more leg presses or
more,
something.
more power. And
Yeah.
for you, the batteries, my friend, when you go there to do this,
Yeah.
do you use big batteries or you use a small box?
Just the same battery. I've got a 18650 cell pack that Champa
Hmm.
make in my board, and yeah, it's just the same as just a stock board. Really, there's nothing special about the batteries. I've seen some people making batteries that are lighter to be able to jump, which would be cool. I mean, I'd like to try that out, but at the moment, it's my board just completely stock basically, and it's
I listen.
yeah.
I listen that Trump maybe have to go again to another shop because that's too small for you guys. Are you coming so big that you are changing all
Yeah.
the time? Because I listen, I see, I read lots from you guys, and I see it that there is 1 year or maybe 1 year a little more. You change the house, now you're going to change again. That means that Trump is working better and better every day. That is good for the
Yeah.
community in UK and around the world. That meaning that
Yeah.
I
Definitely
speak with
growing.
I speak with Frank here in Germany, and he was here with the demo for be legal in Germany, the electro device. And I
Mm.
speak with Frank, and Frank's showed me the first time of these batteries. That now you have it. I think that is a fantastic idea. In this time, he showed me that everything. I was like, "Oh, that is going to happen," and say it's going to happen, but don't say nothing. And I say that is going to be the change for everybody. Do you think that is going to be the evolution, this type of batteries that you can change the cells?
Yeah. I do. It makes it so more accessible for just anybody. And the other thing is, the Tramper before, obviously you could never buy a Tramper with the batteries included, but now you can in the
Hmm.
UK. And out of the UK, you can buy the cell pack, which is empty, that hasn't got the actual cells in it.
Hmm.
And then nowadays it's super easy just to buy the cells and just literally slide them in. You'll see they've got videos on the YouTube channel
Yeah,
about
yeah, I
putting them
know.
in, and you'll just see how it's super easy. Maybe we make it look a bit more complicated than it is, but it's literally slide
No,
them all
that is
in,
very
and then
easy.
yeah,
That
it's
is
super.
that is
So
very
I
easy,
mean,
my friend.
and people, I think that kind of attracts, because a part of the Eastgate community is people DIY and building boards, and that battery pack is kind of a middle ground. It's still got a DIY aspect to it, but it's still kind of at consumer level where it is easy for anyone to do it. So it has, it kind of feeds both markets, which is super cool.
But what is that safety for waterproof and everything, or do you have to always use this plastic like?
Yeah,
Uh,
you have to use the cover to get it to waterproof. Yeah.
but I think what is fantastic about that, Amon, is like you before, when you have a problem with your batteries, you have to open everything, you have to destroy everything, you have to do it, and now it's just what you just have to find the right cell, put it out, and put a new one, and everything is okay, and you can ride it again. And I think
Yeah.
that is like magic for all of us. And I think
Yeah.
that is a big evolution for our communities. And for you, my friend, I have another question that is not maybe. I always ask you that in when the last time I see you, and I asked to Ted, and I ask you for everybody now. What is the best for you, my friend?
The best.
Gear drive, open belts. What is the best one that you think for you, or
Um,
what is the difference from them?
for me personally, I always ride an OBD, so open belt drive, um, because it's lighter is the main reason, to be honest. And I used to ride spur before, but as soon as I got onto OBD, I kind of realized how kind of clanky and heavy a spur was. But saying that, Ted and people at Champa don't call me an idiot, but they don't see why I would ride an OBD when it's muddy or wet, because you're just going to get the belt full of mud and whatever, and the belt snaps. But I'd rather always go for that light riding feel and like kind of learn how to avoid the puddles or jump the puddles or try and keep the belts from snapping. But I mean, the general advice is if you ride in muddy, wet terrain, go for a spur drive. But if you want a lightweight board for doing more tricks or jumps at a pump track, or even if you're riding generally just dry weather from wherever you're from, then go for the OBD, if that makes sense. But personally, I always ride open belt drive.
Yeah, I ask you, and you say for me, Nelson is better belt drives, and I say because everybody knows I want to go to Trump, and I want to make my Trump board there with the guys, and I want to lose one weekend, and I speak with that, but because of this COVID-19, we cannot go anywhere. We're like stuck in this. Here in Germany, you cannot go anywhere. We cannot go more than 2 miles away from your home, and that is piece of shit. So, but. Yeah, it's bad, my friend. You cannot do nothing. You cannot ride, and that is very bad. For you, my friend, as a rider, as a person who ride every day, you just like to go off road, or sometimes you like to go like in the street a little because you have some videos in the street riding, or you just like to go. Your main thing is like this here now. Riding off-road.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to ride off-road, and like if anything, like bike trails are super fun.
That means street wheels is not one thing for you.
No, not really. I mean, if I was going to ride on the street and like down kind of in Nottingham, there's a lot of cycle paths and kind of rat run kind of alleyways in between housing estates, and they've got cool corners and stuff. If I was going to ride that kind of terrain, I'd probably still do it on a mountain board anyway, rather than street wheels.
And for you, what is the important thing, my friend? Is speed, or doing lots of tricks and enjoying and doing like you yourself? You are seeing here that for everybody that is with the 4 motors. That this video you can go there and you can see the video from Trumper. Is going to be in his website, or you can go to the Trumper A Skates in Facebook, and there is a channel that I'm in with the guys there. That is the Trumper Riders. I always put all the videos from them inside. But if you go, you can go to the Trumper in YouTube, and you're going to find all the videos there. And I think is going to be lots of explanation for you guys. You see here, Amon now is explaining everything about the 4 wheels, and I think that is very important. The first time I see it, that is like a big machine. That is like
yeah. I don't know whether I'm actually explaining all the features or not. I don't know. Doing my best.
And I just want to ask you. I know that yes, you have the wings for your feet. Is that good?
Yeah, super cool. They kind of in a W shape. It kind of hugs the kind of what do you call it? The arch of your foot, and just a lot more comfier really for longer rides, or if you're strapped in for any more length of time. Because obviously, your general, like, I don't know, shoes aren't really made with flat soles, so why should the deck be? It's just a lot comfier underneath your feet, basically.
So, my friends, I'm telling for everybody there. I'm from Portugal, but I live here in Germany. In Germany, is illegal. It's not anymore legal to ride.
Okay.
Then we are. If the police catch you, you're going to lose your board. You're going to have a big fine. We never know when we're going to be able to ride on the street or something like that. That's why I'm changing to all terrain. Off-road, because that way I'm never going to see more police. I'm not going to see anything. But now in Germany, they are thinking to block everybody is in mountain board too. Yes, that is I was like about 1 month. I listened that the guys here from my city, they say, oh, maybe they're going to close because the people who are walking, they are complaining, and then maybe they're going to close it everything off-road. And I say, what are we going to do here? That is like crazy. So, my friend, the other thing I would like to ask you is like this: do you like to ride in a day, or you like sometimes to go in a night with your off-road, or is difficult?
I mostly ride in the day, to be honest. I have ridden at night a few times. I mean, I don't know. It's never really something that we do much, to be honest. We do, but it's not like, yeah, not really.
When I started, I'm going to ride in the night. Believe it. I
Yeah,
damage
do you ride in the night?
I ride every night, my friend. When I
Really?
have the chance,
in the pitch black.
yeah, my friend. I love
You
to
go
go
off road in around the woods.
Yeah,
That-
my friend.
Yeah, I can see the
I think
appeal.
that is I think that is crazy. That is like you are. Everything is like you just see what you see in your front, nothing else, and you're just going to.
Yeah,
It's like a survive thing, but you make your back and you just go,
Yeah.
my friend. I love it. Sometimes you
No.
get damage, but that happens. Look at this. This can happen.
Yeah.
Shit
Look,
happens.
you did
Oops.
something to your hand.
Yeah, my friend.
What happened?
I have an accident. I broke everything, and here everything
no.
here. That happens. Shit happens.
You have to get back up afterwards and carry on.
My friend, I always carry on.
Yeah,
I have the pictures laughing with the guys and everything. And the guys was telling to me, "Hey, you are broken, my friend. Look at your hand. Look at your arm." My arm was out, and I was saying, "What I have to do? I have to laugh. Do I have to start to cry or what?" That is life. Shit happens. If you are riding, that can always happen, my friend. The other thing, what I want to ask you, everybody now is speaking. What tires do you love more to ride? The 7, the 8, the 9, or the 10?
8, always 8. Pretty much any terrain, I'm always riding 8s. I mean, to be honest, I don't really get involved with all the technical parts of it. I'm just used to riding 8s, and that's what I ride. I just kind of stick with it and just go out and have fun. I don't really kind of work out like, oh, what would be the best size wheel for today or anything like that. It's just grab my board, and if it works, I just go ride it.
That means you are a simple guy. You have your way of riding. You started like this, and you don't want you change it is not something you know how to ride in this system of wheels, this system of deck and everything.
Yeah.
Why changing when you can do everything perfect? Because I seeing now lots of guys changing 10 in the back, 8 in the front, 9 in the front.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the different wheel sizes.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why people do it to get more speed and more grip or whatever on the back, but yeah, I'm just it messes up the whole feel of the board for me. I've tried it and I'm not a fan. I just always ride 8s. Yeah.
What type of trucks do you use? Do you like more open or more close?
What do you mean? Like on the inside or the outside?
Yeah.
Setting? I have it on the outside setting with 4mm spacers, 4mm retainers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's with barrels, it's still pretty loose. I quite like loose trucks, just to get around tight corners. But I don't have them on the inside because that's crazy loose.
Then I have another question. Now we're going to start answering some questions here because I think everybody is making that. So the first one we're going to have here is just here. Have you still got the rest helmet?
I have, yes. I think that's here. Hang on.
Oh my God! You have lots of flowers. That is this one.
Right.
This one. Wait a second. I'm just gonna put it. Everybody knows you with this helm, my friend.
See, but look how it's just battered.
Yeah,
like it's definitely.
You have to ask to a friend to
stay. Holes in it.
Yeah, you have to ask to a friend. Can you put the design, please, the same?
Well, I have tried to find this same helmet again, but I guess they don't make them anymore. It's quite old. But
if you are there, my friends, please.
If anyone finds one of these, let me know. I'll get another one.
Yeah, we're going to make like a competition. The first one who find it, I'm going to give a T-shirt from the No Limits to Ride Electric, my friend. I'm going to give. Give a second.
Thank you.
For everybody who find a helmet for him, I'm going to give it a T-shirt because we are now having T-shirts from our.
Oh, nice.
And
I can't see. I think you have to put
I'm going to put it here.
I didn't see the T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm going to show it now. That is going to be the one for one of you guys, I have to send to Steve one of them. To Steve, and the other one. These guys, I have to send it. But if there is a person there who find the helm, then Heyman contact me, and I'm going to send them a T-shirt from the No Limits to Ride Electric for everybody.
Size medium.
Medium, huh, guys?
It's called a Brentwood Sit Mold by Burn.
Okay, we're going to try to do our best. Yeah, it's good, my friend. Always a nice idea. Helmet. Yeah, if it's good, my friend. I don't hope that they buy it and they say, no, I'm not going to give it. If it's good, I'm going to stay with it. You never know. How old are you now, my friend?
I'm 25.
Oh, you are young, my friend. You are like a flower. I have 47, my friend.
No, I wouldn't have thought
it. So let's go. Thank you, my friend. That is very nice from you. Let's see the more questions here. Let's see if this question. There is lots of questions. New helm. I hope you don't like Simmons. Simpsons lost your powers. What is that? It's like you lose your power.
I'm guessing it's like. I guess he thinks my helmet has some sort of superpowers. Maybe it's
maybe you have a special power. It's like I understand what it is. Did you just Oliver over this video? Yeah.
No, no. I wish. I don't. I think the sheep. It's quite funny actually that in the field where there's jump style, we always had sheep, and every time you'd fall off, you'd always get sheep poo all over you, which is it's horrible. But the sheep were always quite far away when we were actually riding the boards because they were probably quite scared of it. So no jumping sheep, unfortunately. That would be quite cool though.
And we're going to go this guy. I think you know, if you don't know it, that this guy makes nice trucks in America to race. He's a fantastic, not so nice rider, but he makes tracks for the guys who ride in America. For going very fast, and is Moe is going to come next. I'm going to say next month is going to be lots of fantastic riders. We're going to go have the complete team here for Moe here, the 6 riders. They are making a nice competition in Los Angeles every Sunday. You can go there and see the videos, guys. That is fantastic what they are doing. They are bringing lots of guys around America to go there every weekend. If you have the chance, please go there, support them. We are here to support all the riders around the world, and that's the reason we are making. And they're going to come, the 6 riders, the 6 best riders. They're going to come in 25 of April here. And now we're going to go to Jason just said, yeah, you are the legend. Yeah, filmmaker. He creates everything for us. He's so. That is the next question. I'm going to see more questions here from the guys, but then we're going to go to this.
Jay, by the way.
Jay's a fantastic guy.
Yeah,
I think he's.
Look forward to seeing Jay again sometime soon.
I hope I see the video with you guys and him when it was the 3 days with you guys in this camping here, and I think Jason is a fantastic person, and I hope that he has lots of success in his life with his family and everything. He's a friend. He deserves it. And if you have the chance, go to Jay Boston. He has lots of new things. He has his channel now changed. Everything is like a military unboxing, and
he switched up. He's like, I saw some. There's like some trailer for it where he's like running through a wood or something.
I think that is
intense. It's cool though.
I think his innovation is always good. I think he created something that he made for everybody new, different unboxing, and I think that is interesting. If you have the chance, go there.
You got to do something different and stand out from the crowd, and he's doing that for sure.
Yeah, I think that the important thing is you bring in something always new. That is the main thing. I support all YouTubers that they come here. I always try to do. In the meantime, we're going to see everything. But big hello to Jason. You are a fantastic person. I make the interview here with him. I see the interview with you, the last interview with you guys, and I see the other one. And I think he's a very, very good person. and if you have the chance, don't make so many critics and write so many shit like you write sometimes. Give a positive thing for all of you, because it deserve it. Leave the When you are behind a computer, it's always easy to make critics to the persons. See his work and make a nice compliment. It's going to help him a lot, and he's going to create more and more for all of us. Amon is here, and he knows how many hours do you need to make a video, to make a creation. That you'll have to lose lots of hours, and that is not easy. Then, Amon, what is the settings you use in your GoPro 9?
It's Nafe's GoPro 9 actually. It's not mine, but he lets me use it a lot. So I put it on like a flat profile. I think it's called Pro Tune in GoPro. But I mean, one of the things that I learned with the GoPro which is like super made a difference is the auto white balance feature it has, especially with kind of like helmet cams or on the front of your board on the bull bar or whatever, because you're moving through different light all the time, whether you're going into trees or going out of trees. The auto white balance will change from the shadows to the lights, and it will like change the color of your shot, which I don't think it looks good when it's changing color. So if you set your white balance to like something like 5,400 for daylight, and then it will just stay at that color for the whole time, and it will just look a bit nicer. And then I mean, and don't use the GoPro's got a wind noise feature on it as well. Don't use that because it's not very good. But just have it on normal sound. You're good to go.
Then we have here. I think GoPro, you have to know what you are doing, because sometimes you don't use the best features from the GoPro.
I think when you buy a GoPro, they come set up like really bad, and if you just buy it and get it out of the box and go and film, it'll just won't look anywhere like the GoPro adverts you see on YouTube. It's like, it's crazy. But like, to get it does look like that, but you just have to tamper with the settings a little bit to get it to look like that.
I have here all the time my GoPros, because I use the microphone separated, because it's a piece of shit, the mic. They use it, and I don't need it. And the other thing is this, what I don't like about is you have to have this extra thing to put the mic and everything. You have to use it.
I've not used those things before. I use a so like, I don't know whether you've seen recently with I think we called it Raw Rides, where we just follow someone down a trail. We have the GoPro on a stick, but also, you know how you've probably seen like YouTube vloggers with like a big fluffy dead cat on the top of their camera. I've got one of those attached underneath the pole, connected to an external audio recorder. So you record the GoPro and the sound separately, and then put them in together afterwards. Otherwise, you just get horrible wind noise the whole way through.
Yeah, that's why I think that is the best way for you to do. I'm doing the same thing. The only thing, I have the cable. And I do it with wire length. Now I'm using the root and
wireless,
cool. Wireless, and is working very good. And then I make this cat. What's the name? Dead cat.
Dead cat, yeah.
And I put the dead cat
name.
I don't understand. They put this shit.
I guess because it's just fluffy. It looks. I don't know why it's got to be dead. It could just be called a cat or Mike cat. Or something.
Yeah, they can put it something different, but it's good. You don't have no problems with the sound, and I think this wireless. I buy it because I'm going to do lots of interviews live. When it is the events, and I want to make lives for everybody, speaking with the riders, and that is a new thing that's going to come to the channel, and that way I buy it, that I can have it, and the other person I'm doing the interview is going to receive it. You don't need no cables, nothing. You just have to do the interview live, and I do with Andy. With a telephone, you can do lots of good videos online, and that is the only system that works with YouTube. That's why. And here is another question, my friend. Any tips how to tame dog? What is the tame dog?
How to tame dog on an ear? Tips? I don't know. Just go for it. I mean, to be honest, I don't know whether he's asking. I mean, I recognize the name from Instagram or something. But if this guy is a rider who's maybe done that kind of, because to clear up, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure a tame dog is like a backflip, but where your shoulders kind of go over like that rather than a backflip going over like that. And if he has done that kind of thing on a snowboard or whatever, he will be able to do it on an EMTB fine. Because I was super surprised when I first tried that flip on an e-board.
But what he says, the motor is like slows the rotation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When I first tried it, I thought that was going to happen, and I was like a bit worried about maybe if I chuck it and it won't come round just because of the weight. But however the force is working, you can flip and it doesn't feel any different to a normal mountain board, because the kind of, I don't know, I'm not a physics guy, but I'm guessing
not me.
Yeah, but doing a 360 where you're spinning around rather than upside down is a lot harder. You feel the weight way more doing spins on the flat rather than doing flips, which is interesting. But yeah, if you're thinking about doing a tame dog, just go for it. It's easier than you think.
We're going to go to the next
one. Matt just corrected down here saying tame dog's a nollie front flip. I don't know if a tame dog is a nollie front flip. That's kind of the opposite thing, and I've not tried one yet, but I'd like to. So.
Then you have to make a video for all of us. I just want so the questions for Matt the last time was here was with Steve, and his question is always perfect. What for you the perfect Sunday?
I don't know.
That is the questions for Matt. He make it the impossible to make questions. The last time it was with Steve, Matt. That was the same.
You need to get Matt on one of these, by the way.
I'm trying. I want to make the complete team of Trumper here, my friend. I want to make the crazy guys here all in one set, because I think that it's going to be like a bomb here. I think we're going to die here. I speak with Ted. You have to come. Ted, write me. Nelson, you know that I don't like to go in camera, but I send my boys. And I'm
gonna get Ted on camera soon. I've kind of he wants to do. He loves riding around like the streets of Nottingham in the little alleyways and stuff. And I'm gonna film him riding around and then sit him down and like talk to him, kind of like what we did with Sonny and Dave watching the video competitions. But yeah, talk to Ted while watching his ride around the city, and then hopefully that should be quite entertaining. So. I'm going to make that soon, fingers crossed, if I can get Ted to do it, because I know he doesn't like being on camera.
I know that. I ride him. I can show you. I ride him 10 times. He don't answer to me. And I say, do you going to answer? Then he said, oh, Nelson, you know I don't like cameras. I'm going to send my boys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's a crazy guy. But he's a fantastic person. So I have another one. Comes from Steve. That this guy is wonderful. I'm going to that is like that is not a question. That is I think that is more like a joke. Steve is always a fantastic guy.
No comment. No comment.
You ride with all the guys in Trampo. They are fantastic riders. I know them all, most of them. What is for you the guys who challenge you more when you are riding with them? That you know that is not just riding. That is like more a competition.
Competition. I mean,
it's not a competition. It's not a competition. In end, is always going to be like where one give more power, the other give more power, the other give more power, and there's like.
It's Nathan, definitely Nathan. I mean, Nathan and I ride a lot together, and I think we both know why that is. It's because we push each other a lot. If we're chasing each other down the track, like we'll always just end up going as fast as we possibly can, just because we know whoever's in front knows that the person behind's coming for them, and then vice versa. Like, yeah, that person is definitely Nathan.
Hi, Nelson keeps doing. Yeah, my friend Steve. You know, I love. Was one of the best interviews I have here. He's like a crazy guy I ever seen in my life. He's very funny.
Steve's a legend. Big legend. He's been at mountain boarding for years. Everybody knows Steve. He's just a legend.
But as person, I see the video that you create. That's why I make this now from him. That's why I come to these questions. Is like when you bring Dan, when you bring Steve to these videos, how was this idea created? And you bring another one. What was the other one? Was 3 videos.
Mike Beer.
Mike Beer. When you bring the 3 of them, what was? Have you any idea that is going to be so many people looking and being so crazy? Because that is like fantastic videos.
Where did the idea come from to make videos with them? I mean, to be honest, without sounding too like, I don't know, but the idea was basically that those guys, obviously, firstly, those 3 guys are killing it at what they do. Like, they're all awesome riders. They're all in awesome locations. They've all got their own like kind of personality about them. But they are kind of an example of Tramper's target market, as it were. And I wanted to kind of make a video about them to show like people who haven't got a board or maybe thinking about it, like these. Do you know what I mean? If they can do it, we can do it. That sounds bad, but I think you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Yeah.
But I think when I see the videos and I have the luck of interviewing 2 of them, then and I interview the Steve, and I see the knowledge what they have from what they can explain what they can explain. You can lose hours and hours speaking with the 2 of them, and you're going to see they have everything what you need to learn, and they are so nice persons and so simple persons that I don't want to. I think I know them today, and I know in private too now, and I think they are so beautiful persons for our community, and they bring so positive energy for all of us, and that's what we need is positive energy and bringing everybody together, forgetting the problems, forgetting everything in this life, just enjoying. And this guy is crazy how he rides. Dan is crazy how he rides. And
Steve's riding is incredible. He literally I mean, at the end of this video you'll see how many times he bailed, but he just doesn't give up. He's amazing.
He never give up.
He just absolutely hurls himself everywhere, like fast as possible. Really good rider.
He's a good guy working.
Absolutely loving every second of it, and like, I've never seen any. Well, he just loves it, and that's what it comes out when he's riding. It comes out in how he talks about it, and it comes out in everything, which is super cool to see.
I think the important thing for us is looking to our friends around where we are. I'm in Germany, you are in UK, there's guys in France that they write fantastic too, and talking about them, all of them. I think that is very, very nice. Like we're going to go to another 2 persons very important for our community. I think we cannot them forget them. They are 2 brothers. They are very fast. They ride very good. And there is a question here that I'm going to, what I see here from Handy. Handy makes the question, what's like making videos with Brint Brothers?
Brint Brothers.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's super fun. Like, those guys are pushing it in riding, in mountain boarding and e-boarding, like the best of the best, pretty much. Best in the game, and being able to edit their videos for YouTube is an honor, and it's super cool, and it's super. They're both really, really good friends, and we hang out, and not as much recently with COVID and everything, but we used to back in the summer last year, going down and helping them film stuff, and then it's also good to see like what they've been up to, and kind of they send me like just. They go out and have an idea and try and shoot something, and they'll just send me a whole massive Google Drive full of clips that I've got to somehow make a story out of, but which is always a fun challenge. It's just, it's good fun making videos for the Brint Brothers.
The Stevie says they are starting now. Andy and Bree, is that what is here? That I'll be honest, I bet a good time. What is this? The dude in the video kills it. Yeah, and then is here like Steve talks about Andy and Matt, of course, and then they put Sonny. Sonia Dave, that is like a big competition. We cannot forget. We cannot forget. Dan is a fantastic rider too.
Yeah,
I think
Dan
he's a
Watson.
wonderful. Yeah, I think he's a magnificent ride. And you guys in UK, you have the luck to have so many good riders in electro mountain board in mountain board. I think that is easy for you guys then to have a nice ride enjoying, because all of you love the same sport. And that's why I come to one question that I always do to everybody. In this video you're going to see lots of crashes from Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everything you think is perfect, look at this guy, let's go down.
It's crazy. That's quite a big steep drop, that is.
But that is the thing, Amon. That is when you have the background from mountain board. You need that.
Yeah, I mean these woods where he's riding now, these are the same woods that he was riding. I don't know how many years ago, but when he was riding mountain boards like back in the day, and he was still doing those drops back then, and way bigger drops as well. There was one just around the corner from where that one is. He showed me, and he was like, "I used to go down that on a mountain board," and I was like, "No, you didn't. That's ridiculous." But he did.
you see the crashes from him.
Yeah, there we go.
And the important thing is how he left. And what I think is perfect is how you see Ted so relaxed riding with him in the back. And how he explains, because there is one time he goes and prays a little in the video, and you see Ted in the back like very relaxed.
Yeah.
I think everybody needs to see it. I think that is very, very fun. I just want to say, guys, burgers and chips, of course. That is why
burgers or chips, both together.
If you
Silly
see
question.
yeah, that's it's like a combination. And then you see this person is a guy who makes lots of music. He's in his place alone, and he has time to do it. And the other thing he loves is riding and going out with this tramper. Enjoy.
Yeah.
He uses his protections, not like Steve or not like Nate so much,
No.
because and not like Amon too. Amon don't use it so much.
I think he had quite a bad crash.
Yeah, I think so.
And but I mean, why not wear protection?
I think that is
probably
perfect,
a question I should be asking myself. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't, just because I never really have, and I just feel way more comfortable. I mean, in my head, I would probably less likely hurt myself not wearing protection, just because I have them for so long and I've learned how to fall in the right way. And to be honest, I don't know. I maybe should stop speaking about this, because maybe I should wear more protection.
No. It's like this, my friend. That's why we start in the beginning. We talk about this. If you have a background of pushing, of knowing how to fall, that is going to be easier for everybody who don't have. Yeah,
learning how to fall is just as important.
It's very important.
Yeah, 100%. People who ride and like just get aboard and then get all the protection at the same time, and their first ride out is just like full of this body armor suit, like that's not a good way to start, because you're all the time scared of falling off, and like you have to get over the fact that falling off isn't really that bad. It's just part of the ride, and like you get used to it. And I don't know if that makes sense, but Mike Boo, like he is riding some gnarly terrain. It's partly why he wears that armor. Like he's in Wales and all the rocks, and it's way different to the kind of places I would normally ride. He's got some awesome trails around where he lives.
That's why I say to everybody that is a question. I think that is very important for you guys. The important thing is use a helm always. Don't forget, helm
Yeah,
is one of the important things. The rest, that is a choice from you. I think you need to have one protection here in your hands too. If you are a fast guy, if you go very fast, if you don't have no experience, watch it,
yeah.
my friends, because
You
you don't
can't.
have no.
So with the helmet, you can't help hitting your head. It happened to me at the weekend actually. When if you fall back, like your neck just isn't, it hasn't got
Yeah,
it. If you're falling back, your head's going to hit the ground. It's not like you can learn to stop that because you just can't. So always wear a helmet because if that does happen and you hit your head on the back when you fall over backwards or whatever, it's gonna mess you up for life really, and it's not a nice thought. So yeah, wear a lid.
the last accident what I have, my
Yeah,
friend, I don't have no problems to say I was with a closed helm,
yeah,
and that was my luck because the crash I have it with my face, and I broke my helm completely in the front. When I don't have this helm, I was like, I don't know how is my face now, but
mm,
I respect their opinions for everybody. I don't want to discuss that because sometimes when you say you have to use it, everybody comes in the internet and say why. Everybody has the right to choose and to do whatever you want. I tell you to
keyboard warriors.
I just tell to everybody, enjoy it, have a nice relax, have a good life. Don't forget, push, have a training, enjoy it, go with your friends. The important thing is respect the other guys. When you are in a road, don't forget to look to your right, to your left, in your back, and try not to forget the persons you have in your back or in your front. Be safe, watch it, don't forget. If you damage yourself or if you damage another person, that is going to be for life, my friend, with you. That's why if you are not experienced rider, don't be a dick or idiot.
Yeah.
Go slowly, because sometimes I see some things that I don't like. Amon, you was with me, my friend, in the last group ride. Uh, that was the last group ride from all of us. That was you, Ted, and lots of persons. What is
Oh,
for you?
yeah, yeah.
What was for you, my friend? Do you like group rides?
Mm, it's a tricky one because on the surface, not really, because I'd rather just go for a ride. And I'm not really, if I'm going out for a ride, I don't really want to wait for like 30, 50 other people. And
Yeah,
like, yeah,
stopping all the time.
and it's just kind of, it also sometimes has a bit of a bad rep because, especially
No.
in kind of built up areas of a lot of public around, if you suddenly get like 50 people zooming past on e-boards, it's not
Mhm.
really a good thing, I don't think. But then again, on the other side of it, group rides, it's like a chance to meet the community and meet everyone else who loves the sport. And I guess a group ride is kind of Eastgate's version of mountain board competitions and mountain board events, or at least in the early stages now, before these events take place more often. It's like
But
the only chance we get to meet other people in the community, which is really cool.
But don't you think we have to change this way? Like me, I do events here in Germany, my friend. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
a cook. I'm a cook, and every time I make an event, I bring a buffet for everybody.
nice. I need to come to one of your events.
Yeah, all the time I make an event, my friend. I make a buffet for everybody. I make for guys who don't eat meat, and I make for guys who eat meat, and they just have to bring his drinks,
Yeah,
and that's the only thing. And for me, is more the events when I make it. I think that is more just for us to come together, all of us, speaking a little more, then go for a ride, and then come back again, eat something, meet the other guys that you never speak or that you don't speak so much. Then we can have a
yeah.
nice chat, a nice time. That is for me a big event. When it's too much persons riding, I think that is sometimes it's not easy. I see in the
There's
last
too
time.
there's too much waiting, and like always waiting for people, or something goes wrong. Oh, I don't know. It's not really the kind of what ride I would normally go on. I wouldn't ride those locations even.
I
Apart
know
from, I mean, I know Steve had a cool. I didn't actually go, but at Randwick, that where that video was filmed, he had a cool group ride there where everyone was kind of sessioning a spot or whatever, which is cool. Um, Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I just say this because I think group rides. I see in the last group ride was you and I don't know if it was Andy or the Matt with you riding. I think it was Andy.
Andy,
Uh,
yeah, in Milton
yeah,
Keynes, yeah.
yeah. And of one moment comes one guy with this 4 motors. I don't know his name now. And you are doing this rotation, and he comes very fast, and he crash on you guys.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah,
beginning, and I think that is the big problem from big groups. You never know what is going to be the reaction from the other rider, and the guys who have not so many experience riding, they don't know how to look to the right, to the left. They're just going to go, and sometimes you come in the back and you think you are safe to go ahead of them, and then happens something, and that is going to
yeah.
destroy all the fun for all of us, because it's going to be a person is going to be damaged, and everybody is going to go home. And that's why I say always, events you have to do it like you do in a mountain boards, like you do like
Yeah,
this.
in a controlled area, like
Yeah,
mountain board events are at mountain board centres generally, and it's a field, a private field where it's yeah, there's set tracks and there's set chilling areas, there's a bar or whatever. It's like all in a set location, not whereas a group ride you kind of someone picks a route and you just go around public parks or streets of London or wherever. It's very different to that.
I think that is the thing. I think is so. I make in Germany. I make events in carts in something like that, and I bring so many people. The last time we was close to 100 persons, and that was so much fun. And then came this lockdown. We cannot do it anymore. But you see how the people was the first time I made it. Keeps something to eat. The second time is like the person's come, oh, it's going to be something to eat. Then you're going to stick 4 or 5 hours there, but you know that you're not going to pay nothing else because everything is inclusive. I always make I think it's about 50 pounds or less than 50 pounds for each person. You have a cart track for you,
Yeah,
and you're going to have food, and you're going to have everything. You have 4 hours there, having fun, eating, drinking, enjoying with your friends, knowing lots of persons. Because I think event just to ride is not everything. Is
mm.
You need more than that. That's why I think we have to change some things. That's why I'm starting to doing some things that we make the events that we work more and create it. Like that's why I ask you because of this, to make the mountain boards together with the electro boards.
Yeah,
Then you have going to have a weekend. We can make like camping or something like that, but everybody's come together, have lots of enjoy, and we meet different persons. Maybe you can see the this sport in another way. And I think that is very sad that we are losing the mountain board. And why don't we bring that again
yeah,
back?
definitely.
Because I think lots of persons who ride mountain boards, electro mountain boards, when they try it, the mountain boards without motors, they're going to love it too, and they're going
Yeah,
to say,
it will.
why don't I buy one of this? Let me see what the guys are speaking here, because I think they are chilling one with another's speaking. It is any video idea that you always want to bring in life and never have it. There is a
Any
video
video
that you
ideas? Um,
there is something that you like to do and you never do it.
I would. This is probably a big claim now because it might hold myself to it if I say it on here. But I want to make a kind of a larger documentary about electric mountain boarding and how it started and where it's kind of come from and where it's going. I think
That will
there's a story in there somewhere that I'd quite like to cover.
that will be amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely that's an idea I kind of want to do.
I think that is going to help a lot of the persons who don't know the background of everything started, and I think that will be a fantastic video for all the community or for
Yeah,
all the guys.
I think
think
there's just there's a lot of different, like yourself, for example. There's a lot of kind of figures in the sport now that have got a lot of personality and got a lot of stuff to say about their part of it or their part in it. Lots of different brands about, and there's just a community that I
It's
think
growing.
when I can get a bit more free with end of COVID, hopefully, fingers crossed, if that does come to an end, and start interviewing different people and building that, I think that'd be cool. Something I'd like to do.
I think that was one of. I want to show you something here for everybody. That was
this
one
is
of
a fun day.
that was a fantastic day, and that was very, very good video. That is, I don't know how many times I see this video, guys. I like it.
We need to make more stuff like this. I always try and put too much thought into videos, but this was literally just, we went, like, I mean, to be honest, at this point, Tramper wasn't quite so busy, and we kind of had a free afternoon, and we were like, should we just go to the Peak District and ride boards? And that's what we did. And I literally just took the GoPro and
yeah,
we just went on a fun
that is
ride.
funny. That is funny. I think that is so nice to see. You create this nice feeling. I know Dave. Dave is a fantastic guy. If you need something for them, you can contact him. He's one of the guys who's always
Dave is insane. He literally, I don't know how he does it. He helps so many people every day with their boards. He's just knows everything, and he can sort you out. Just be patient with him, because loads of other people are trying to get hold of him as well. So, like,
I think it's very interesting that the people asking, is that electric? Oh, that is fun. That was like and that is the thing. The people are not upset that seeing something electric, and that's what
I've honestly never had anyone be upset about it. I mean, and that's saying something, because like Nathan and I and the guys here, we ride on bike trails a lot these days, especially over this winter. We've been riding bike trails a lot. I'm finding new bike trails around Nottingham area, because obviously we can't travel very far. We're constantly coming across mountain bikers, and a lot of the time, like, coming up behind mountain bikers on trails or even overtaking them. No, everyone's just amazed at what they are. They're just like, they want to stop us and ask questions about it, rather than being annoyed that we're riding their trail, which I think is cool. And I think everyone needs to try and keep it that way and not annoy anyone, and like try and work out together with the bikers, because they've got some awesome trails, and we can make use of that.
Not just with the bikers. I want to show you something. There is something that the guys in America created. I'm going to show it, because last Saturday was a big discussion here in my channel, that I bring 7 guys from different places of the world, and there is a big problem now in America, and that is for the one wheels, but in the fact is not just for the one wheels. That is for everybody there. They are doing this sign. That is, they're going to change it now. They're going to put the electric trail respect. That for everybody is riding, respect the bicycles, the animals, the people walking. Don't be a dick. Don't be an idiot. Don't respond to the persons. Later, you're going to lose a lot with that, and that's not what you want. Just be polite. Try to be. I always ask the person, "Do you like to try it?" I know that
just be overly friendly, almost. Or it sometimes feel like that, but like, when you go past someone, just be like, "Hello, how's it going?" Like, ask them if they're enjoying their walk or whatever they're doing. Like, be nice, and don't just ignore them and tear it past. Like, slow down. You know what I mean?
I think that is the important thing. That is the key for all of us to go and we don't lose our fun. And I think we are losing our fun because there is some guys who don't like to respect it, or don't. I don't know what is the right word, but I think we are losing Amon, the control that everybody wants to ride, but they don't think about. They don't think about the future, what is going to happen. And what is going to happen is, when there is lots of complaints, they're going to take out our freedom. You understand? And
Yeah.
then it's going to be more control. Then you're going to not ride in the streets. Then you're not going to ride in off-roads. Then you cannot do nothing. Then you're going to say that the police they are dick, but the police that don't have nothing to do with that. You just have to.
It's such a difficult topic because you can see where everyone's coming from in different. Like, if I can see from the police and whatever, if people start riding all different weird creations of electric vehicles around the road, they have to do something to kind of keep it safe for everybody and other road users and people riding them. They I don't know, it's tricky. It can't just carry on like it is at the moment, but hopefully it pans out to something where we all have the best for everyone. But
I think the best for all of us. For all of us, I think that is very important for all of us to learn. That is very funny for us to do things, but sometimes we have to understand that is not the right way. It's not telling that everybody's wrong. No, it's just bringing positive for everybody. Do enjoy it, but don't destroy it. That is the important thing.
Yeah, that's a good saying. I like that.
Yeah, my friend, it's like this. I don't have another word to say it. That is always. But I always say to the guys, when the guys comes to my my channels or something like that, I say, guys, or you do it right, or you go out. I don't need you. I don't need. Sometimes you say, oh, this Portuguese is a stupid guy. No, it's not being stupid. I'm taking care of all of us. I'm trying. We have to. Everybody has to step up and say, hey, that is right. That is wrong. That's why, because when you start Amon, and when I started, we are guys that we started lots of years now, and maybe you have more years than me, but when we started, nobody's riding. That was like everything was new.
Yeah.
Oh, you see a letter. Oh, that was. But today there is lots of people riding. There is lots of videos out there. There is lots of persons doing crazy rides because they want to have likes. They want to have subscribers. They want to bring. But this things is going to destroy the community, and that's what we have to stop. I see lots of communities now. They are stopping that. They are stopping these videos, and I think that is the right way, because if we don't change it, they're going to change it in the bad way, and they're going to stop our fun. In Germany, guys, believe it or not, I say to everybody, in Germany, there is a guy now in jail because of this electro thing, because he was catched 4 times. 4 times for my dog is here in the back. Was cast 4 times, and now he's in jail for 3 months.
Really?
And
what, riding electric skateboard?
Riding AUC. Electric unicycle.
Unicycle,
yeah, unicycle is the same, but it's electric, my friend. It's illegal. Everything in Germany, if he has a motor, you have to be with insurance, but because that is not a car, that is not legal. That means that you cannot make insurance. Then if you cannot make insurance, then you cannot have that device. That means you are illegal. And when they catch you, most of the time now they are taking your board. They're going to destroy your board, and then you go to court. You're going to pay the fine from the court, and then you're going to pay all the fines that you have. And these guys will paying 3,500 euros plus the board that they lose it. When you have a board for 3,000 euros, yeah, it's a lot, my friend. That's why I think the people have to have a little, and they have to look what we are losing. We in Germany, we cannot ride. No riding.
Yeah.
The police are when they see a skateboard, they stop the skateboard just to see if he's a motor there.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy,
awful.
man. It's
I didn't know it was that to that.
It's very bad, my friend. It's in Germany, in Holland. It's crazy. The two, Holland is Netherlands. I don't know what you call in UK. The two countries, you cannot ride it, my friend. I was in a demo.
In the UK, it's more. It's kind of. I've only ever been stopped by the police once, and it was probably maybe 2 years ago now, maybe 3, and they only wanted to stop because they were interested in what it was. They were like, they just wanted to see it, and they had a look, and they were like, "That's cool. Don't ride too fast on the road." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, but that
kind of went on my way. But I think a lot of the impression I've got is it varies from policeman to policeman, kind of what reaction you're going to get, which is kind of good and bad. I mean, that's what I'm saying, where it's like there's nothing set in stone yet, really, and there needs to be. So, but hopefully it's good for everybody. Yeah, but it doesn't sound like it's good in Germany. I didn't really know it was that to that extreme where they were literally checking skateboards for motors.
The other question here: do you use gloves when you ride the controller from? I never see with
No,
gloves.
no. I mean, I wore gloves a little bit through the winter just because your hands get
It's
quite
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
But not gloves for sliding. No, I don't really put my hand down. I try not to put my hand down at least.
I never see you with gloves, my friend. Emma, what's the 3 pets that
Three pet hates of e-boarding. Facebook groups is a little bit of a pet hate, just because it's like so much constant, and like I can't go on my Facebook now without seeing e-boarding just constantly of just people. And kind of from my point of view, like I get a lot of people that maybe just got their board and they're like interested about certain things, or maybe something's not working right. But to me, it's just like some of them are just so simple, just like you need to just like reconnect your wand or something. I just see these things on Facebook all the time. So that's one of them for sure. Facebook. I don't know.
what do you use more, Instagram, or you don't use not one of the 2 platforms?
Instagram I use more than Facebook, but to be honest, I try and use them less as I can, even though I don't really. I do. It's quite bad. Social media and too much time on it. But as much as I can, I try and avoid it. Just post. Because I obviously post on the Tramper and everything, like run the social media for Tramper. So just post and then get out of there. Run.
Let me see what we have here. That is from Andres. It is going to be a UK a board event to go
to go
to. Yeah, that's another question. The event that you was to create it in this weekend not happen. Do you going to create it this event later on?
Which event's that?
Was this event that you say that was like the event you was trying to make in your garage outside? That was like this run.
Oh, the Tramper, like
Yeah.
I think we'll probably do more stuff like that. We'll probably do. It's so busy with boards and general runnings of Tramper. We don't really have like putting on an event is quite a big thing, really. Although to do it like I don't know, to do it safely and properly, it's quite a challenge to put on an event these days. Because I think if we did put one on, quite a lot of people would probably come, and like they're going to come. It would just be carnage because no one really know what's going on. You'd need like timing, people to time it, people to run it, people to get people to sign up, maybe sign waivers, parking, all that kind of thing. But I mean, we would like to basically, but I can't promise anything at the moment.
I can say it like this because it is like idea that we are not going to talk about that, but is the idea from Trump to maybe start to do like involve do events, these World Cups and something like that is something.
I mean that's what I really want. Like it's good to see when groups of people, maybe like Carve UK, put on events, and Tramper is always more than happy to help with, I don't know, funding or sponsorship, prizes, anything like that. We like Tramper would jump at that because we want events to be on, and like we want UK events, and we want to work with mountain board centres to get like mountain boarding and e-boarding in the same event as well. It'll all definitely be coming at some point for sure.
Yeah. Okay. What was the ideal event been?
What was the ideal event? Don't know. I used to absolutely love. There used to be an event series called Cream Teas and Jam, which was basically there was almost a little side or like a niche of mountain boarding, which was called jibbing. You probably heard of jibbing, but like little rails, quarter pipes, things to bonk on, like not so much big jumps and racing, but like little tricks. like whether it be nose stalls, board slides, like all that kind of tricks. There used to be an event all about that, and you used to get a bunch of riders, maybe 20 or 30 riders, and have like 2-3 hours where you just ride, have a session on these jumps or rails or whatever, and then just walk back up. I mean, it'd only be like 30 meters long, and then and everyone would just bounce off each other. Someone would start sessioning a certain rail, and other people would jump on that and like one up each other and so on. And then it would all be rider judged. So at the end, you'd write a little name on a bit of paper or whatever and put your votes in, and then whoever got the most votes off the rest of the riders won. And those events were awesome. They had like such a good vibe to it, and everyone was just there to have fun and ride. But it takes away the pressure of a race or a freestyle competition where you've got a set run and it's like a bit more serious.
Yeah.
But something like that would be my ideal event, I reckon.
I think that is a brilliant idea. I think I don't know if Matt was making this question because we talked about. Yeah, there is. I'm talking about downhill. Why I speak about downhill? That I speak about longboards downhill. I think when you can put mountain boards, longboards in a same event without motors, and then bringing with motors together, everybody together in the same place, that will be amazing in a weekend. That is one thing I like to create. I like to be prepared to bring in these 3 days. We have 3 different things. We're going to have mountain board going downhill with a longboard, and then you go downhill with mountain boards without motors, and then you are going to have in the other day, the Sunday, you're going to have like everything what is electric. And that, I think, then you're going to bring lots of more persons together, like one wheels, like AUC. They can always today they can do lots of things in off-road, and then you're going to bring everybody together, because my question is like this: bring everybody together. I hate when I see I'm a one-wheeler, I'm a AUC, I'm a mountain board, and everybody's like 300 groups. That's why I put the no limits to ride electric, that everybody comes and everybody there can ride. Everybody can put. Sometimes the guy say, "Oh, that is a bike." What is the a bike? A bike is electric.
Yeah.
As a mountain bike is electric too. That's why they cannot. No, they don't deserve to be in a group. I say, why not? They are the same guys. They are enjoying like us. That's the thing we have to. And sometimes you see so many groups that is like crazy, but like this, we're not going to change it. Then we're going to see from Andy. Andy is and Matt. They are very active. And breaking is it electric? No track and hay boards. What do you think, my friend?
I can't check what you want to say. To be fair, it needs to be done. I think it'd be super cool to make a video of riding street spots, because you've probably seen snowboarders riding street spots and they've got like a motorized winch to get speed. We could go to like find maybe like a handrail or a jump or something, because e-boarding opens up way more tracks and jumps that we never could ride on normal mountain boards, just simply because we couldn't get the speed. So if we could get e-board to pull mountain boards into jumps and stuff, that would be super cool. So yeah, maybe not horseboarding though. Horseboarding was a bit leery. But maybe, I don't know, go-kart track, one e-boarder towing a mountain boarder. Maybe.
I see here that he's talking about a 70 years old, the boards. Could I ask?
Is the guy who wants to ride is 75.
Oh, 75 or old. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
my friends, I see it, a video. I'm going to bring it here to the channel. One guy from Austria is 75 years old, and he makes a video about 2 months ago. He learning how to ride AUC, electric unicycle, and that was so brilliant to see an old person bringing something. Like, you don't need to stop. You can always try. There is no age to say, okay, I cannot do no more. Of course, you have to be careful, because there is a age that is not going to be heal like normally. But there's you can always enjoy it. You can always come. You're not going to go so fast like the other ones, but just enjoy it. Have
Yeah,
a good time.
definitely.
That is the
So
important thing.
respect
Now I'm
to
going
that
to,
guy.
yeah, I'm going to bring it to the channel because I think he's a very positive person, and he's going to he's changed this way of thinking. That is not for you, that is for everybody. Everybody is there, and we have to open the doors for everybody. My friend, I'm going to make some questions and you fast answers. Do
Okay.
you ever try at a one wheel?
Yes, I have. It was cool.
And
I wasn't on it for very long, but I'd like to try again. Yeah.
and do you ever try unicycle, electric unicycle?
No, I haven't.
It is difficult, believe it.
Yeah,
I
I've not. I've tried a non-electric unicycle and I didn't get very far with that. So I don't know.
What is your opinion, my friend? We lose in the last years big companies in the road. Like one of them is a nation from Raptor, a very fast machine. Then we have Boosted Board. That was one of the big in America. Nobody was waiting that to close the doors. And now we have Melo Board from Germany that is going to close the door next year. What do you think is happening?
I'm not sure. I'm not really in a position to have it. I don't know. I think maybe some of these companies. I mean, I don't know the details, but my guess is some of these companies kind of buy into something in such a large amount and then don't get enough back, so they end up going bankrupt or wherever. Maybe something like that. I don't know. It's sad to see companies go, but companies like Boosted definitely paved the way for everything we're doing now. I think they kind of brought the sport into light, however many years ago, maybe 4 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think that is very sad for all of us to lose companies. But I think my idea, like I talk always from Trumper, you have to innovate. You have always to create something new. You don't have to stay. You don't have to stay always in the same thing because you are winning money. And sometimes for you to innovate and go to another thing like Busted Board, I think the big mistake from Busted Board was
the scooters.
They bring these scooters that don't have nothing to do. And if you go there to the background, what the people ride, why don't you bring a Busted Board with 80 wheels? Why don't you do bigger batteries? Why don't you do that? And I think they forget to listen to the riders and to the YouTubers. And that is one thing that Trump listen to the guys. And the other thing, he has the riders inside of his home to test it, to try it.
I mean, Champa is like, it's not. We haven't really got a kind of cover over it. There's no like blanket of like, I don't know, what you see is what you get with Champa is what I'm trying to say. Basically, it's just we're a bunch of riders in a warehouse putting boards together, throwing around ideas, wanting things to go faster, or like adapting things to make them better, or even like putting one of our speed controllers on a go-kart for fun to rag around the car park. It's just like,
But Heyman, the important thing, I think, you guys, you bring back to Trumpa what Ted needs, what Frank and what Benjamin. That is the next question from Benjamin. But you bring to the guys the information what they need. To say, okay, that is good, that is wrong. Don't you think that lots of companies need that, like you, like the style from the Tramper, to bring riders, and these riders bring the information, the right information, and okay.
I think it's super important for that to happen. I think we need to do it more, if anything, because I mean things get lost in translation sometimes, and it's like, it's super important to listen to the people who are actually riding them, and not just us here as well. There's customers around, and seeing things on Facebook. Like I was saying earlier, there's so many things on Facebook now. People finding things out that could be wrong, or like,
I think everything have to be tested. If it's not tested, that is not safe for us. It's easy, Amon, it's easy to make a board. I can make a board tomorrow here in my house, but if it's going to be safe, no. because
Or it might be. I don't know. It could be.
but that is like that is like you have a bomb in your hands
Yeah.
and you say it's going to explode or not. You never know it. Maybe never going to
I mean,
explode.
the thing with Tramper, they've been. I mean, Tramper's been around for years now. I think I don't know exactly. Probably over 10 years of making mountain boards, and they've understood tires and wheels and trucks and decks and bindings and all that kind of thing, like for a long time. And they kind of know what's what with all that. And then adding electric to it was like, I don't know, it just all fitted in. And
lots of companies started with you guys using your parts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one thing we have always to say. Is not and lots of the DIY they use today, but because that is why Trumper is good, because you can go there to the Trumper. I'm going to leave the link there from Trumper. I just want to say, guys, for everybody there, I forget about that. But this is not. I don't win nothing with Trumper. This is an interview with Amon. That is a rider. I like Trumper because the guys, they are fantastic. I like Ted. I like Frank. I have maybe sometimes we have some disagreements, but it's not something that is bad. It's just we talking, and I share with. I think Ted, you can have a nice conversation with respect and everything, and you're going to have a perfect person. But if you be an ass with Ted, Ted is a very guy who would give you a nice answer. Watch it.
He's very straightforward. Gets to the point. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. And
I'm like this. I'm like this, my friend. Sometimes here the guys say, "Hey, Nelson, you say lots of shit here." I don't care, my friend. I tell the truth to everybody. If they don't like it, I tell in his face. I was here with an interview with a guy from A Nation. That was not a very nice interview, but I say to everybody, don't be asked, don't make stupid questions, or be polite. That's if you have a question, make the question, but don't treat the persons wrong. I don't think that is the right way to do it. If you have a problem, you can resolve it in private. That is not the right way to do it. I think you don't need that. We don't need that. We need positive energies. But Ted is a fantastic guy. I'm not saying he's a very nice guy, and I like him a lot. And I think what he brings for us, Trump is there today, and the off-road today is big because of them. Everybody knows when we talk about 3 years, 4 years, nobody was talking about off-road. And today, if you see more and more persons want to go off-road. I don't want to say other names, but in Germany, I have a good friend. He's Atox. He's Jens. He lives direct by me, but he don't make boards. But he's a fantastic rider. He's a fantastic guy making. I think he's more for crazy things. But I think that's what we need. Guys who bring something good for all of us. And Trump is one of the companies who make lots of things. And in the last year, he brings so many stuff for us that is like crazy. And we have to have respect for that because it's good for the community. You have a better way to choose. You have lots of things. You can go there. Oh, I want to make my board. You can just buy some parts, what you need. You don't have to buy the board. Just buy what you need, and they are fast delivering. That is the good thing for all of us. Of course, now with this COVID-19 is always very bad for all the companies around the world. But that is not just Trump; it's everybody. But my friend, I just want to continue. You as a rider, I like the small questions that I always make. I want to listen to your opinion, if you ever try it or not try it, and what is your opinion. I know that you are a guy from Trumper, and I forget the rest. This here, I don't receive nothing from Trumper. For everybody to understand it, this is free, guys. No thanks. I'm not going to receive a T-shirt. I'm not going. I just want because sometimes the people tend, he makes so much propaganda. No, I'm telling the truth. This is riders speaking with riders. That is for us to bring information for the guys who wants to start it and for the guys who started. That's why this channel is open. That is open for all the riders.
I'm only speaking about Trumper because
you are a rider from Trumper.
That's what I do every day. So.
Yeah, my friend. What are you going to speak about? Potatoes? We have to speak about Trumper, my friend. That's why you are here, my friend, because you are the creator from all the videos. You are the creator for most of the videos from Tramper. You are the guy who writes. You are the guy who writes and film in the same time. You are the person who knows how to write. You know, you win lots of events. You are lots of experience. You are. That's why I put it here. The name for everybody. You laugh when I put this name. I put it because that's what. Yeah, my friend, that was what I feel. When I write something there, that's what I feel. That's why I write it. I put it there because I find it, because I know that you are. First of all, you are a simple person. I know that you are very simple. And second of all, you are a fantastic writer. Sometimes people speak too much and they don't do shit. And there is the other persons. It's like in my country, we say the dog who mark, wow, 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 wow. He never going to bite you. And the other one who is quiet is going to do something. Watch it. That's why I respect everybody. And if they don't like it, I don't care, my friend. The channel is open. If you want to subscribe. If you don't want it, you don't need it. Just come, enjoy it, and support Amon. He's today here, and tomorrow is going to be another rider here, and there's going to be lots of riders here. I have to. June is complete, my friends. Then we're going to go to. I just want to make these questions. I know that has nothing to do as with tramper boards, but I think as a rider, do you ever try it? Baja board.
No, I've never tried a Baja board.
Involve?
Not at all. Evolve, I've tried one, a few times.
And what you think? Good, not good? It's like more street thing?
The trucks are very different to what I'm used to.
It's like more...
used to them. But, and then it's just, I mean, I like bindings. I'd never really get used to riding a board without bindings. I mean, I would get used to riding a board, but it's not for me. Not for me. Okay. I had to go because I wanted to, but I'm not going to start riding an Evolve.
Do you ever try it? The Raptor, the machine was out of market. That was the faster one.
No.
That was Ima mid what's the name? Mid Moja. Moja is one of the guys who ride it more. And
wait. Maybe I have tried. Is Moja riding for Baja?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have tried a Baja then. I have.
Okay.
Moja
is riding now for La Croix.
Oh, La Croix. No, yeah, that's what I've ridden.
You been last time we was in this track, you try it.
Yeah.
Last time we was in there, you try it. But it's a very heavy board. I have the same one. It's very heavy.
Yeah, it's impressive how he rides that around that track. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's in this day when we was all of us together. I was impressed. How can he ride with this big batteries on a back and riding like a crazy guy?
He because the battery would catch on the rollers if he just rode slow. But because of the speed he's going, his board comes up over the rollers and it's fine.
I think I have the video here. I think I have the video from you riding this. I think I have it. I don't. Because I have, my friend. I have so many videos. You cannot. Are you listening?
Yeah.
I have so many videos, but I never put it out. I always say I'm going to put it tomorrow. I'm going to put it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to put it tomorrow. I don't know how many terabytes I have here. I have from maybe 5 years of videos. I always say, tomorrow I'm going to make a video, and I never make it.
You have to make a big montage.
I have videos, my friend. When you see for 5-6 years, I was alone with one motor, with big battery, crazy. And I say, and you don't see nobody riding. To find a person to ride together was like, I go to internet, to Facebook, to find electro board. It was like, there's nobody. And today you come to Facebook, is channels. You say, boy, what is this? That is always more. And I say, boy, never stop it. So then I'm going to ask you like this, my friend. What was for you in this road of riding? What was maybe one bad moment that you have?
Bad moment, kind of in the whole of riding boards, or just
Yeah,
riding
yeah.
whole of riding boards. There's no bad moments, I don't reckon. They're all
Okay,
good
that is
moments.
very good.
I've had some bad crashes and things that hurt, but
Yeah, that is a bad moment, my friend.
no, but they're not there, 'cause they're the stories you tell later. Like everything, it's all good moments.
And for you, my friend, I know that you have lots of good moments, but maybe 2 or 3 moments that you say, I'm never going to forget these moments in my life.
um, One time you remember the video we watched right at the start of this stream where
Hmm.
there's like a jump over a hedge. It was in my parents' garden, and we built this jump on wheels so we could move it back and forth, so I could keep my mum happy and mow the grass underneath it. So one time I'd moved it and put it back, and then not taken the wheels off the ramp. So when
Hmm.
I went to hit the ramp, the whole thing just rolled forward on the wheels, and I
Oh,
just kind of flew up in the air and landed on my back down the landing, which was not nice and was very painful. That was
that
definitely a
is
bad
not.
moment, but what I remember.
Then, my friend, what do you like for you, Amon, to happen this year of 21?
Trips. I'd like to go on some trips and kind of see more. I think I've just been riding around Nottingham pretty much for what seems like forever. I'd like to go out. If to some different countries, would be super cool to go ride elsewhere around Europe, maybe, and then events like mountain board centres would be super cool to have an event somewhere, maybe at Hart Hill or something like that.
So then I'm going to give you like a small tip. Is not everything prepared, but in Portugal, I'm going to make maybe in September, in the beginning of September or end of August, but maybe in September, in beginning of September, we're going to make a 3 off-road ride from one side of Portugal to the other side, camping,
That would be super
partying,
cool.
going to discos in the night.
No,
I'm preparing to have some houses that we can leave all the boards and we can sleep. Then we're going to have buses. The 2 nights we're going to stay there, and next morning wake up and go again, and start for lunch in places like typish Portuguese off-road, this made by mama and papa, or these small restaurants. Everything is made with love, you understand, like typical Portuguese food. And I'm trying to create 3 days that we're going to make like everyone who wants to go there, like one wheels, AUC, mountain boards. Just put your bag, make a small tent. The
yeah,
planes to Portugal that costed you
that'd be
maybe
awesome.
that is going to cost you maybe 100 pounds, go and back. And if you have the chance, come. I don't have everything prepared, but we're going to do it something like that. I hope that the
Yeah,
COVID don't stop us. And in these 3 days, eating and drinking, we are trying to create that everybody like make 50 pounds for each, and we can eat all the 3 days is everything pay, and discotheques and everything is everything included. We don't have to pay more buses and everything. And in the end, if the money is going to be some money that we don't use, we give it everything back or we leave it for next year. And it's like event that I want to create, that we
yeah,
just
like kind of a traveling.
yeah, it's like traveling about
Yeah,
off
I
road
like that.
with, and
That's
it's
cool.
electric.
Kind of everything in your backpack, and
Yeah,
yeah,
you just have to
capture
enjoy it.
right.
Then you go to a nice river and you can take a bath. It's like enjoying, and I think I think it's going to be different. You're going to have the sensation of 3 days enjoying the lifestyle, that you don't have no ND in your hands, you don't have no computers, you just have to enjoy yourself, make a nice videos, and when you go to the end of the 3 days, you just say, man, that was like crazy, and that was like the best time of my life. Next year we can do in other country, that we can open the door. Is not Nelson always doing, is everybody doing. That's my I always tell to everybody, my thing is opening doors for everybody to continue to make. It's not just Nelson. I invite persons if they want to come. I try to make cheap, that we don't expend too much money, because money is always very important for us, and I don't want to win no money. I just want to enjoy and have a good time, and I like to laugh. I like to enjoy. I like that's why I love to make these lives, my friend.
Yeah,
The first time I do it, Amon, I tell you like this, my friend. I was like, maybe I'm going to make 2 or 3 lives, and maybe it's going to be fun, and then I say I'm going to send it a message to 100 persons, and I'm going to see maybe 2 or 3 are going to answer yes, they're going to come, and then we see. And from the 100 persons, my friend, I think all of them say yes, and I say, and I say, I cannot say no now, and then started, and I'm loving to do this, my friend, and I'm very happy that you came here. I think that was very interesting for everybody to know you a little better, to know a little more information about Trumper, to know a little more about off-road, for everybody to know just not electric. Mountain boards is very important. We are losing the mountain boards. I think we have to bring that back again for all of us. And the right way to do is speaking with the guys electric. Hey guys, let's do everything together. I think that is going to be more fun for all of us.
Yeah. And also, I mean, when things, for anyone in the UK who's watching, listening, they when things open up again, I mean, Bugs Boarding and Hart Hill Adventure Park are 2 mountain board centres in the UK, and they're kind of the last 2 struggling and kind of keeping going. We have lost a lot of mountain board centres over the last 10 years or so, and if you get a chance, or you just fancy a weekend away, just go to one of these places. They've got boards you can hire, they've got amazing tracks to ride, and just go stay there, camp. You'll meet people that you'll get on with really well, and it's just like, it's a perfect weekend away, and go and take advantage of that while you can, and keep these places going.
I think too, my friend. I think we have to be all of us together. It's the same if you are a company or not. Just enjoy life. We are here. We never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Just have fun. Thinking positive things. Forget the bad things. Bad things, we just put it back and have fun. Enjoy it. Life is so beautiful. Well, problems is like we don't need it. I think you are a positive person for the community. Everybody loves you. Every time I speak with someone about your name, Amon, everybody is like, Amon is one of the fantastic persons. Everybody knows it. I have the pleasure to know you in Paris, and the second time was the last event. And I think you are very, very nice person. You are.
Thank you very much.
You are as a fantastic hearts, and I think you have to continue like that. Positive energy, bringing lots of videos for all of us. If you have the chance, guys, I'm going to leave it there. All these links from Trump, I'm going to leave everything. Go there, subscribe, enjoy it, guys. There is lots of content for you, lots of information, lots of things that you can learn: how to mountain your bike, how to mountain your mountain board, how to change tires. The information is everything there in the videos. I think that is very good for you guys. Amon, will you edit your videos with Nelson? No.
Well, I mean, if maybe if I get round to making a documentary, maybe all your footage will come in really handy. So,
do you know what I like from this? I like to make life is the same. If it's going to be a piece of shit or not, that is happening. I like to flow, my friend. I like to leave us. I'm not the guy who have lots of questions. I put the question. The questions come with the time. I don't like this. It's like everything is like a book. I like for us just to enjoy it. Be free. You can say everything you want. I can say whatever I want. that is the important thing. Sometimes it's not going to be the best interview for one person. There's lots of guys who say to me, Nelson, that was the best interview. For me, all the interviews, all of them, was fantastic interviews, because I love it, because I learn with each rider a new thing. Each rider, I learn something new, my friend. And this book for me today is coming so big that in the beginning, when I start with these videos, I'm going to go close to 100. Now in this month, I'm going to go to 100 interviews in 4 months, my friend. I'm doing
It's impressive.
and I'm loving it. And now there's lots of person who coming, and that's the right way. And I say to the other YouTubers, me as Nelson, I cannot do anymore. I can show you like this. I always tell to the YouTubers, start to do this. Bring the riders. That is respect for the riders. That is respect for the guys who are out there. Look at here, my friend. I can show you. That is, everybody is reserved with me. That is crazy, my friend. I don't have more.
Are they all people going to
come to the interview?
Yeah, that happened or going to happen.
That is people who's going to happen. That is the next one. That I have to June. June, I cannot make no more, my friend. 3 months is enough. I cannot make a plan for 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, things
that is too much.
It might be someone that needs to interview at that point.
Yeah, I want to bring.
Keep going. I reckon you. How many you've done? When did you start?
I started in 24 of December, my friend. 24 of November.
Okay, so
4 months.
I reckon you could maybe hit 500 in a year. I reckon that's possible.
I'm not going to stop it, believe it or not. Yeah. I don't need to have. I say to everybody, but Nelson, you have 600 persons in your channel. I don't believe that's why. Do you know why I love this? Because this 600 persons, they love this sport. I don't need to have 500,000 and just people criticizing and putting shit here and writing stupid things. I don't need that. I need the persons like today. Look at the guys here. The guys came here to see you, my friend. They came here to have fun with you.
Andy asking loads of silly questions.
Yeah, Steve, everybody's here, my friend. Billy, Billy's here. The brothers is here. You have here everybody. You have so many persons who came, Andre, and I don't know. And I say to you, my friend, the important thing is the people are here. I don't need to have this. I always say I don't need to have 1 million guys. I just want to have the guys who love this sport. It's 600 persons. Perfect. I love it. I don't need no money for this. I have my job. I have my life. I do this for fun. And I hope that the other YouTubers start to do the same. If you guys start in Trump to do it, I think that is fantastic. If the guys, I'm not this guy, everybody's making the same. I hope that everybody makes the same, because then we can change the minds for everybody and bring positive energy. That is my thing, my friend.
Yeah.
So, my friend, we are close to 3 hours. 2.5 hours here. I want to say, first of all, because then you end it, I want to say, first of all, for all of you guys who has come here today to see Amon, thank you so much. I just want to show something, guys, for you. First of all, his website. This is Alex from Lacroix has right to me. That is not good. Then we have the Facebook from Amon. Go there. Then you're going to have his Instagram. Then you're going to see lots of stuff with bikes, with everything, what he do as videos, as creator. Oh, that is very nice. Oh, look.
That's birthday boy.
Oh, we forget to sing for him. We're going to sing it later. I love you, Ted. I hope that you have a nice day today for you, my friend. And I hope that you make lots of happy birthday, lots of years for all of us. Together with us. So you are going to see lots of things here that you're going to enjoy it. And then if is not enough for you, you can go to Amon in his YouTube. There
Yeah,
you're going to,
I've not got anything on YouTube in quite a while.
but you have lots of stuff there that the people
Yeah,
can
yeah,
know
yeah.
you a little bit, because
A lot
here
of
you.
mountain boarding. If you want to know about mountain boarding and where it came from, and like, yeah,
That's the important thing, my friend.
lots of videos there.
Yeah, I think that is very good. And if you have the chance, go there, subscribe. That is going to help the channel. Like I always tell to everybody, when you subscribe and then you give a like, that is just going to help the channel to come to the first ones. We're not going to win no money with this, because the YouTube don't give you nothing. Give you when you are one of the biggest ones of all of them. Then they're going to give you something. But for us, we are smaller. Then we're going to have Trumpa there. If you have the chance, go there. There is lots of information. If you see here, lots of videos, lots of information. The guys makes that with sense of humor very good. Yeah, Sonny is always doing so very nice. Then you have Dave, that he laughed a lot. He's laughing. He's very good. And of course, then you have all the guys inside of it. Of course, the guy from Poland. I think he's from Poland, or
Yeah, Raf.
yeah. Poland is Nordic. Then you're not going to see him laughing so much, because he's always.
Yeah, Raf went back to Poland, unfortunately.
Yes, don't work no more with you guys.
No, he went back maybe 3-4 months ago.
Okay, that's very sad.
I'm sure we'll see him again at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, he had to go back, family reasons.
Yeah, my friend.
Yeah.
So if you have, guys, the chance, go there, subscribe, see the videos. I think that is going to help a lot. The guys who create the videos, like Amon, is the guy who create all the videos for the crew of Trampa. And of course, I'm going to leave the last words for Amon. If you want to say something to the guys who came to see you today, and they're going to see you maybe later or tomorrow or next day, I leave you with the last words, my friend.
Oh, I don't know. It's put me under pressure now. Yeah, I mean, like what I said before, go check out like mountain boarding, non-powered mountain boarding. Go and give that a go if you haven't already. And yeah, pretty much go check out the Trampa Instagram, Trampa YouTube. We're all, like, me and the crew are just messing about all the time on those. So if you want to see some stupid riding or stupid antics, go there, check that out. And yeah, and also just thank you Nelson for doing this and bringing the community together and chatting to people. And make sure you get Sonny on this soon, because he's taken the mick out of me all day about you calling me the god of e-skate. Make sure you give him some like name that's going to embarrass him and get him on this as well.
I see the last video when he was talking about, when he was seeing the videos, and he said, and he was talking about Dan. Oh, Dan beat me one time, but he was.
He's full of crap, Sonny is.
I ride just one time against him, and he beat me. But then he fall. Oh, you see, he fall now. You want something to eat? That is, everybody wants to see this video. That's about 1 hour and a little more, and there is lots of videos there. Yeah, it's very funny. And
also, I say the people who entered the video competition for Champa, I was blown away with the amount of people who entered for that, and like the level of stuff that people created just for competition with Champa, which is super cool to see. And if you haven't seen those yet, you can find them on Champa website and watch them. But we will be doing one of those again soon, hopefully. But we won't be doing it because we did it on Facebook likes. Just because, I mean, we hadn't really done anything like that before, and we thought that was kind of the best way to do it, to push the videos and get them seen more. But it didn't really work. It was kind of more of like a frenzy to get the most likes on Facebook. I didn't really like that vibe it gave. But well done to everyone who made the videos. It's super cool.
I just want to answer here. Thank you. I just want to answer to Andre. Andre, all the links, I'm going to leave it in a YouTube channel, my friend. You can go there, and you're going to have all the links from Amon there. I'm not going to put here in the chat because I don't know what chat are you talking about. But all the links is going to be there from him and from Trapper. I'm going to put it there. If you go there, just you are now in YouTube. You're going to see it, the link there. So thank you very much, guys. I hope that you have a nice night. Enjoy it. Like always, I tell, if you want to be a part of this lives up June, end of June, I'm going to have more places. I always make in the first day of the month to subscribe. Normally takes now in a moment. The first day is out always. Then I'm going to say to you, all of you, I'm going to do for June and July. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm going to stop for July and August because I want to make events and I want to make lives, and I have this thing what I speak with you about this event in Portugal, and there is lots of events that is going to be events here in Germany, in
give you a little bit of time off, Nelson, to make these awesome.
Yeah, my friend, I need a little time too, my friend, because I want to enjoy it. In the moment I'm doing in the Mondays German. This is the channel from Germany. In German. Then I have Thursdays, Thursdays, Sundays in the morning and Sundays in the evening. I have 5 times in a week, and sometimes when comes a special guest, I always make them Saturdays. Then sometimes I'm doing 6 times in a week, and that is I have to slow it a little.
As well as other stuff as well. It's that's a lot. So fair play.
I just want to say to the Queen, Ace Skate Queen from Australia, good morning, my beautiful lady. She's a fantastic rider. She is very good for the community in Australia. She changed in the last months the way of people riding in Australia. She is making group rides like crazy in the last 2 months, and we have to make a big compliment that she changed and she put everybody together. Today you have all the types of electric device together riding. Before was everybody separate, and she bring the community in Australia together. Thank you very much. And I just want to say to Tom, because Tom came and he say, I'm sorry, it was too late. No problem, my friend, you can see it later, the video.
His hand up. Sorry to hear that, Tom. Get better.
So I just want to say, guys, thank you very much. Have a good night. That was 2.5 hours of enjoy, of fun, and we see us in 2 days. I don't know what is going to come. He's going to come a guy from America. Dan Hum is going to be a rider from streets in LA. Okay, bye-bye, my guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night, a good day.